Aquarius, hi, how are y'all doing? Welcome back. I'm here to do a bonus general monthly reading for my Aquariuses. Air signs technically didn't have the most views, but when I adjusted for the curve, air signs had the most views. So air signs are getting their individual zodiac signs released publicly this month. So Aquarius, you're up first because you already know, gang, it's almost our birthday. But this is for my Aquarius sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. So excited. These readings are generally over on Patreon. So if you're interested in more readings like this, you can join us over there. Please, if I resonate with you as a reader, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, drop me a comment. I love all of those things. And let's hop into your messages. I hope y'all are feeling really well, Aquarius. I've been, I don't know, hurt my back, all kind of little snafus here at the start of the year, but I feel like we're on the mend. I feel energized. I feel ready for the start of my new year. Hope y'all do too. All right, let's see. We're going to start with the New Yorker cards, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're going to get messages from my Aquarius people. Messages from my Aquarius people, my gang. We got our new moon coming up a week after I am recording this, so that's exciting. It's supposed to be like one of the most beautiful new moons for manifesting. You know, Aquarius, I'm going to be here to talk about it when it happens, so please join me then. Ooh, okay. Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius. Can I have one more, please? Am I pressing my luck? Maybe. One more. Ooh, it's too many. Just one more, please. There it is. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, some of you need to stretch. I think that's my message, because my back. Sorry. But yeah, some of you need to stretch. Some of you are like, you're like maybe taking new exercise class or something like that. That's going to be starting soon. Some of you really literally just need to like stretch. Yeah, some of you are like also like head down in work, or you need to get head down into some work here. You might be really focused on a project, on like a particular project right now, where like the whole world is going on behind you, but all you can see is this project. But like you're getting it done, which is like the good news is it's getting done. You're going to deliver on time. If you're worried about whether or not you're going to be able to deliver on time, you are going to be able to deliver on time. I think you just feel a little bit overwhelmed because you have it feels like a lot to learn in order to like pull it off. Or you may have like worked really hard up into this point and like learned a lot, and now it's like time to execute, and it's just like a little bit stressful for you, Aquas. I don't know who this is for. It's a little bit stressful for you. It's okay. Just remember to stretch, move your body. You know what I mean? Like don't get so don't get so laser focused that you sort of like make things hard. It's almost like making things harder for yourself somehow, because other things start to fall apart around you. So remember your routines. So I'm getting here too. Remember your routines. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go next? They said angels and ancestors. We'll do it. Let's do it. For Aquarius. Two angel ancestors. Two cards. We got 3 cards. And 2 of the cards that the fire signs maybe just got. I think so. I think fire signs got these cards. Be open to help. If somebody is like comes up to you and is like, hey, I have like some information or I've done this before and it might help you like to make it go a little bit easier on yourself or whatever. Somebody has some sort of like information for you, some sort of like insight that they want to offer you, be open to it. It could really actually make your life easier here. You have this medicine guardian, the stargazer, and the white witch. Be the light. Yeah, allow for your, like, I know you have your, like, you have a plan. You have a plan, Aquarius, or you have like something like, especially if it's like been like, I've been putting this together for months and this is how it's going to go, an event or something like that, a building of something or something like that. It's like allow for it's going to have to shift. Like it's going to have to shift in the moment, and you're going to be able to adjust to the ways in which it needs to transform and evolve, as long as you just stay clear and open. You don't have to take every piece of advice, but you're going to have to probably take some. So Aquarius, I know that's not the easiest thing for y'all. So but if you want something to like, if you want something to have the impact that you're hoping for it to have, it feels like maybe for some of you, this is like this project or something that you're working on is going to benefit a lot of different people. So if you want something to have the impact that you want it to have, like if you actually want it to happen, you're going to have to allow it to evolve and like be able to like shift with it. Because otherwise you're just like, it'll be dead in the water. You know what I mean? If you're like too much of a stickler, because you might realize as we often do, right? As you progressing in a project, that some things just aren't possible. Some things that you had planned in the scope of the work are just not possible. Aquarius. Thank you. Yeah, you're creating something. You're creating something. This is a water creation. And then marine life richness is gonna it all works out. It's going to be extremely bountiful. But you have to keep yourself in balance too. You've got to be able to keep yourself in balance too. Like if you are like frayed at the edges, right, and not taking care of your body and not paying attention to your surroundings, not maintaining your zen, right? Whatever this project is, whatever this operation that you're trying to execute is, it's gonna be really hard to bring it together. February 9th could be a very important day. Also February 14th. So February, well, this is this is timeless, but I'm just going to say it. February 14th, you might be feeling a little bit disappointed. Aquarius. But it's okay. That just means that you weren't in alignment with whatever the expectation was, right? Something like that. So it's also here too, like you're like, remember to just take pause and like take stock of where you are, give thanks for progress, give thanks for as things are coming together along the way, make sure that you like stop and like appreciating the process is going to allow you to stay more present, and then just in general, things will go a lot more smoothly if you just take time to give gratitude for the process. All right, what deck are we going to use for Aquarius? Light seers? Okay. We can do that. Aquarius. Aquarius. Could be seeing 555. Yeah, you might need to change something up on a dime. Like it's going to need to change. Whatever you had planned, whatever you had scoped out is it's going to need to change. And you're like, the idea is not so that you can sit there and pout and be disappointed. Like, you can't believe I had to like compromise on that. The idea is for you to be like, right, I want this thing to come to fruition. I realize that I'm going to have to make some accommodations for a shifting energy field. And so as I make those accommodations, I'm going to accept them with grace and, for the fulfillment of the greater mission. Something like that, right? That's the energy that sort of you want to be in here. Especially if it's like you have to let go of something or sacrifice something that you really were like, oh, like that was like the thing, right? But it's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working very hard. Working very hard. You might be burning the candle at both. That's what I'm saying. You're burning the candle at both ends. You're not maintaining a level of balance in your life. You gotta take care of yourself. Rest is essential. Rest is essential. But it's like you're after it. Like you really want something to happen here. Do you hear all those sirens? Like, yeah, like you really want it. Like you are pursuing it. You're in hot pursuit of achieving some sort of goal here. And it's almost like anything that is not speaking to that goal, you're kind of like, you just don't have, it's not even in your periphery. It's like you can't see it. You don't even have a periphery. You're just straightforward here. Laser focused on one option, on one way, when there's lots of different ways that it can happen. And in fact, if you allow for yourself to be open to all of those different ways, you'll be surprised at how it maybe expands your vision towards something that you're missing it. You might be missing something here because you're so laser focused. Look at these two. Well, would you look at those two? Right, so focused on how they wanted it to be a certain way, right? And so like they can't even see the blessing that's actually being offered to them in the shift, in the evolution, in the change, or like the benefit to the greater good even. Hope everyone's okay. Somebody's dyeing their hair blue. Random. Somebody's dyeing their hair blue. May have been like a very blonde color before. It's going to be blue soon. Or vice versa, whatever. Ooh. Aquarius. What else from Aquarius? Okay. The Knight of Wands, Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. It's see, like alchemy really involves like, it's like a level of like malleability and like how to like work with the materials that you have in order to create something new, right? It's like too much rigidity and there's no transmutation, right? It's like too much like the rule book. This is like I'm sticking to the rules. The Hierophant here. I'm sticking to the rules. Committed, like almost overly committed to the way that you said that you were going to do it. And like, it's like, once you allow for one thing, it's like one thing to be released or changed or shifted or like just a little bit different than what you thought it was going to be like, it like almost takes off in directions that you had no idea could even that it was even going to be as successful as it is. But it's like you gotta, and not pout about it. That's the other thing. Like it's like you have to be able to allow the thing to shift or leave or whatever, and then not pout about it, right? Just be like, okay, that's fine. I'm like opening up. And it's almost like this is like allowing for, this is like a maturing on your part, right? It's like, or whoever this is in this energy that's like laser focused or like super dialed in on what they want. It's kind of like, it's like the idea of like scripting your life, right? But then being like, when the script starts to unfold, and we can script our life all we want, but there's always going to be plot twists and turns, right? There's always like, you gotta keep it interesting some way, right? So, but it's like when the script starts to unfold and it doesn't like, it's not like verbatim what you wrote down as you scripted your life. You're like, well, then fuck it, then I just don't like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to play if you're not gonna, like, you know what I mean? And like, it's like, no, allow for that little plot twist, because that plot twist is going to open you up to something that you didn't even know existed. Like maybe some of you are going to be like traveling, or you meet somebody from like somewhere else, like another country or another city, another culture, something like that, that sort of like adds some depth to your plan, whatever it was that you had designed, right? They add some depth, some sort of depth to it. Some of you, this is like a delay and you're like, damn, I can't believe that this is getting delayed. And it's like a brief delay. And if you just don't like sort of fight it, it almost like, in that time, something comes in that like takes whatever you're working on to the next level, or like, it could be some sort of communication that comes in that's like, oh, I'm glad that we were on a pause because now I have this new information that's really going to like drive it home, or really going to help us to be a success here in this time. You know what I mean? It's like allow for the plot twists in the unfolding, Aquarius, and you will be very glad that you did. You'll be very glad that you did. Don't be a sourpuss. Let's get, what do we want to do here? Do we want to do, yeah, I really want to do Shaman's Dream again, so let's just do that. Shaman's Dream to wrap it up for my Aquas. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. It's almost Aquarius season, so y'all can prepare to be sick of me. I'm just kidding. I do love my birthday though. I do love my birthday. Alright, let's see. I'm going for Aquarius to wrap this reading up. Take it. Just one? It's just one. All right, let's see what we got. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Yeah, maybe like if you got to pause for a minute or you got a detour or something, it's going to put you right in the position that where you have somebody who's going to be able to upgrade you. That's what I'm getting, upgrade you. Or like upgrade a situation. A situation is going to be upgraded here. Okay. Let's see. It says, when the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's a purity of your desire to share without need for, The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that paradoxically your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Don't forget your why. Don't forget your why, but be open to the plot twist. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. It's gotta be a little exciting along the way, right? It's gotta be a little exciting along the way. Your spirit team is going to keep you on your toes here. And you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to make adjustments. Can't be so fixed, Aquarius. All right. Well, that has been the message from my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I hope that it resonated with some of y'all out there. If you like messages like this, please join us over on Patreon. Hit the subscribe button here. Hit the thumbs up. Drop me a comment. All of the things. And Aquarius, please know that I am sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.